Hi, I'm Dylan. So today we're going to do a green curry of chicken. So the first thing we're going to do is make our curry paste. It's okay, just a nice sea salt. We have cumin, which is been toasted lightly, so it's a little bit more fragrant. Just a pinch of that. And then we have some coriander seed. So once again, it's been toasted lightly, so just a little bit more coriander than cumin. And last but not least, we have some white peppercorns. And just pounding. So after that, we have some coriander roots. So you just want to cut it down slightly, it being too fine. But if it's cut down, it's going to make pounding a little bit quicker. Okay, the next ingredient that's really important is the cafe lime. What we're just using the zest. So you just want to take the zest off, and you don't want, so this in, and then once again, just pounding till it's a fine paste. Okay, the next we add some chilies. So you're adding one green chili. This is a sort of the long green chili or the Dutch chili, whatever you want to call it. You don't really want to add the seeds. They're going to impart a bitterness that you don't want. We're adding seeds of the other chilies later. So this one is more actually just for help the colour come through and a little bit of sweetness in the paste, because this chili is not really hot by Thai standards. It's going to hurt. Okay, and then we have the Galangal, which is a rhizome that grows in the earth, similar to ginger, but a lot more soapy, a lot more fragrant, a little bit more spicy or peppery, if you will. Okay, so what makes a green curry bright fluorescent green is actually this, which is a red turmeric. You can buy it in a dried powdered form, but the fresh form, once it's peeled, is going to offer you a much more robust flavour and colour. But you'll see almost straight away once you put the red turmeric in there. Okay, so next we add our garlic. Just want a couple of cloves of garlic and just slice it down. So we want to add a fair amount of shallots, so probably 4 or 5 shallots, 4 shallots. Okay, at this stage it's basically done. And then the last ingredient we're going to add is our shrimp paste, or our guppy. Okay. Okay, so the paste is done. We've just got a pot here, we've just got our coconut cream here, and we're bringing it up to the boil. And you can see it simmers. Once it simmers, you can actually see that there's fat. This fat here, it's separating out. This is great, this is our frying medium. In the olden days, they would have used earthenware pots over like raw flame. So you do that, and you want to try and approximate that heat. Now, don't add all your paste. You want to sort of add the paste until you get the right colour consistency and also the right texture. They're not too thick, not too thin. Some fish sauce. Okay. Let it cook out a little bit with the fish sauce in there before we add our stock. To help release its flavour. That's going to help it nice, fragrant. Okay. Then we take our chicken off the bone. But the bone, to me, keeps it, and let that simmer until the chicken's almost cooked. And then these small ones here that look like peas, it's a pea aubergine or pea eggplant, depending on which part of the world you're from. And then here we have a palm heart, the heart of coconut. So while we're waiting for that, we need to prepare a little bit of our white turmeric. Before we use a red turmeric in the paste, this is a white turmeric. Okay, so the chilies are cut, the turmeric's ready to go. We just need to check the chicken, make sure that it is cooked. It's really simple, just check it. Cut quite small, so it should be cooked. Looks good. So to finish it off, really simply, put our chilies, put our white turmeric in, and then a nice generous portion of Thai basil. So you want to put a fair amount of that in. Once the Thai basil's in though, you don't want to cook it for a long time. Just let the basil wilt, basically. And once the basil's wilted, you'll get the fragrance from it straight away, and then you're ready to serve. And then we have our green curry of chicken. Really simple, really lovely, really, really pungent, astringent, flavourful.